Hello everyone again, welcome back to our online class. Today is the first day of the week and it is also the new month. Today is Monday, August the 3rd, 2020. And today you are not going to learn, but you are going to do the quiz 3. You are right, today you are going to do the quiz 3. So today we are not going to learn, but I am going to tell you to review you some lessons, some words, some grammar points that you need to know so that you can get a full score from the quiz 3. So like you always know, the full score of the quiz is 50. So I hope that you will get 50 all. We are going to do the quiz 3 on Google form again, just like we did before. Okay, so these are the 3 main points that you are going to do in the quiz 3. So we have 3 sections. Section 1, vocabulary, 20 marks. Section 2, grammar, 20 marks. And the last section, it is about writing, 10 marks. So now I will explain you each section and you have to take note and you have to remember so that when you are going to do the quiz, you will do it well, okay? So let's go to section 1. Section 1, vocabulary, 20 marks. So in this section, you are going to read the definition and then you write the word. Example, I write the definition, I write the meaning, and then you try to guess the word, not write, guess. So it will be multiple choice, so A, B, C. Example, I say the place that we go when we are sick. I give you A, B, C, A, school, B, house, C, hospital, so you click C. So that's we call multiple choice. So you read the definition and then you choose the correct word, and sometimes you are going to fill in the blank. Example, I want to go to blah 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 blah, and then you have to choose the word A, B, C. Okay, and one more thing, you are going to choose the definition. So I write the word and then you choose the definition A, B, or C. So sometimes I write the definition, you choose the words. Sometimes I write the word, you have to choose the definition, and sometimes you have to fill in the blanks. 20 marks. Okay, that is section 1. And there are some words that you have to remember, like the word, this one we did, festival. Festival will refer to a kind of ceremony. This one, kind here is a noun, it means type. This one, giant, or we can read giant. Giant here, it means extremely large, very large. It is an adjective. Here, tradition will refer to a belief that people have followed for a very long time. This one, raw. If food or fruit is raw, it means that it is not cooked, it is fresh. This one, soil. So when you want to plant tree, you need soil so that the tree can grow. This one, plant. So there are 2 parts of speeches, noun and verb. As a verb, you plant a tree, you plant a flower, and as a noun, it is a plant. That is the plant, and it is a flower, it is a tree. And this one, berry. If we talk about plantation, if you put the seed, S-E-E-D, into the ground, that's we call berry. But if we talk about the funeral, it means when someone died and then we put the dead body into the ground, that's we call bury. This one, fresh. If we talk about fruit or vegetable that is fresh, it means that it is in a natural condition. Or sometimes you can go to the riverside, you want to get some fresh air, some natural air, the air that is not from the air conditioner or from the fan. Natural air, we call fresh air. This one, branch. So if we talk about organization, company or school, we have branch 1, branch 2, even at ABI. But if we talk about the tree, talk about the plants, there are a lot of branches. Okay, this one, roots. So root here we refer to the part of the tree that grow into the ground. This one, important. Important. Important means necessary, something that is has a great value. This one, the tomatina. The tomatina. The tomatina refers to a kind of festival or tomato festival that is always participated in by people in Buñol, Spain, in every August. Spain is in Europe. This one, foggy. 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 So foggy we refer to a kind of weather that there is a lot of fog. You cannot see the road or the trees very clear, especially in the morning. This one, windy. Windy. Windy we refer to a kind of weather that there is a lot of wind. This one, snowy. Snowy, a lot of snow in Cambodia. There is no snowy condition, right? And this one, rainy. Now it is raining. Rainy, it means that there is a lot of rain. Okay, rain every day, we call rainy. And this one, chilly. Chilly, it means very cold. This one, rhino. Rhino. Rhino, the full word is rhinoceros. Rhinoceros. Rhinoceros, rhino or rhinoceros. So when you see the picture, you can write rhino or rhinoceros. Both are correct. This one, sandcastle. Sandcastle. So when you go to the beach, you always make a sandcastle. It is very fun. Okay, so these are some words that you are going to see in quiz 3. So please remember and don't forget to review the words on the reading, like the tomatina, the reading before that. Okay, so that is the end of section 1, 20 marks. You are going to do 20 exercises. One exercise equals 1 mark. Let's go to section 2. Section 2, grammar. Grammar, there will be 20 marks, and there are two main grammar points that you are going to do. The first one is comparative adjectives, and the second one is present continuous. So let's go to the first one, comparative adjectives. So we use comparative adjectives when we want to compare two things, two people or two places, right? And there are 4 rules that you have to remember. But before I go to those 4 rules, I would like to tell you that in comparative adjectives, there are 2 kinds: comparison to a higher degree and comparison to a lower degree. But on the lesson that we learn about comparison to a higher degree. Next time we can learn about comparison to a lower degree. But comparison to a lower degree is very easy. You just add 1 word to all the adjectives. Okay, but in comparative adjectives, comparison to a higher degree, there are 4 rules that you have to remember. So rule number 1, when an adjective that has only 1 syllable, you have to add er. Example, the word smart becomes smarter, cute, cuter, big, bigger, small, smaller, high, higher. Okay, that is one adjective that has only 1 syllable. So you have to remember 1 syllable, you have to add er. But before you add er, you have to what? You have to know that if that adjective ends with letter e already, you don't need to add er, just add I. Example, the word cute, C-U-T-E. So it has e already, you don't need to add er, just add r. So C-U-T-E-R, cuter. Okay, rule number 2. When an adjective that has 2 or more syllables, you have to add the word more, right? Like the word handsome, handsome. So 2 syllables, I am more handsome, not handsomer. Okay, beautiful, more beautiful, attractive, more attractive, interesting, more interesting, amazing, more amazing, wonderful, more wonderful, fantastic, more fantastic, spectacular, more spectacular. Okay, brilliant, more brilliant. Rule number 3, adjective that ends with letter y, you have to change y to ier, right? Like the word pretty, 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 P-R-T-T-Y. So we have to change y to ier. So pretty becomes prettier, ugly, uglier, happy, happier, funny, funnier. Okay, and the last rule that you have to remember is that some adjectives are irregular, like the word good, it became better, the word far became farther or further, the word bad became worse. And that is the end of comparative adjectives that you have to remember. And the second grammar point is about present continuous. So present continuous, we learned about the positive form, the negative form, and the question form, right? And you will, so can you tell me, when do we use present continuous or present progressive? We use present continuous when we talk about something that is happening right now. We talk about the actions that are in progress, that are happening right now. So there is a positive form, a negative form, and a question form. Positive form, example, I am teaching English. Okay, and the negative form, I am not teaching Thai. And the question form, are you teaching English? So you have to remember their forms, and you have to remember what is subject, what is verb to be, what is verb ing. And for the positive and negative sentence, don't forget to add full stop at the end of the sentence. And for the question, do not forget the question mark. Okay, so that is the end of section 2, grammar, 20 marks. And let's go to the last section, which is very easy. Section 3, writing, 10 marks. So in this section, you are going to look at 10 pictures and you are going to write. Okay, if you see a dog, you write dog, D-O-G, but start with a small letter. You have to start with a small letter, except only when the names. When it is the names, you have to start with the capital letter. If you see the Tomatina Festival, you have to write capital letter. The Tomatina, if you write T small or T small, it is wrong. So remember, if you see an animal, if you see a weather like foggy, windy, snowy, write with small letter. Okay, don't write with big letter. You can change on your phone. But if it is the name, like here, the Tomatina here is the name of the festival in Buñol, Spain. So you have to write with a capital letter. T, big T, big T. If you write small t, it is wrong. So these are the 3 sections of quiz 3 that you are going to do today after you watch the video. And that is all for my video, and I wish you the best of luck. I hope that you will get 50 all. Okay, and see you again tomorrow. Goodbye.